Hi, I'm Emily Radikowski.
Fuck you, I'm drunk. Fuck you, I'm drunk. Pour my beer down the sink. I've got more in the trunk. Fuck you, I'm drunk. Fuck you, I'm drunk. And I'm going to be drunk till the next time I'm drunk.
And happy hour begins now. What are we looking at? We're looking at Strawberry Spread It. PB&J sour. They had two different flavors. They had grape and they had strawberry. And I am more of a strawberry fan. And this one just says gimmicks, strawberry, plum, and peanut butter. And the artwork is by the guy who did the artwork. And I do not see a percentage, so I guess I play the little game. It's a sour. For them, it's usually around 6%. I can't think if I've had anything higher. Maybe weird stuff like, 6.2 or 6.5, but untried, I'm just gonna go with my stereotypical answer for Drekker and say 6%. Oh my. It freaking smells like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Spread it. Okay. Cheers, you deplorable bastards. Any of you guys follow the guy that starts off every video? If 40 years ago I knew, everything that he does, that turns out, he gets the same response. It looks something like this. This says that it tastes like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and to spread it. Let's give it a try. Okay. Another safe place firearm. The absolutely beautiful all billet DRG manufacturing, chambered in 5.57. That's right. I squeezed an extra out of it. I mean, this. One shot to a deer and it just blows up. You know, it's funny. I was going to put John's brake on there, and even John said, it won't work quite as good as mine. He goes, but I like it. He goes, I think it looks good on there. I'd leave it. Okay. Got to love John Huber. Let's see. What? No. Fuck off. Let's see. A couple of stragglers. Nice nipples. Feel like I'm going to sneeze. Usher Myers says, good night, King. Good night, my brother. Mike says, SH, got David's latest book ordered today. Yeah, he's pissed off at me because here we are in the middle of the judicial system is broken, nailing it. And I haven't read it yet. I know, my bad. I have never really been good at books, though. But if I start it and it hooks me, then I like Tom Clancy, for instance. Tom Clancy books were usually all, if I just cracked that open and read the first page, I'd finish the book. Hey, and giving credit when credit is due, my rep from 1791 Holsters did indeed reach out to Bad. I'm not sure what kind of resolution happened, but there was contact. So they watched the video. I don't know if that's a good thing. I have pointed out this is my political brew review. If something can be done wrong or offensive, it happens over there. Because I think it's a she. Yeah. I don't even know what the fuck I was looking at this. And there's a response in the studio from Bad. Okay. Just giving credit where credit was due. Obviously, they watched the video and because originally she was like going, "Oh, give us link. We can add to our whatever to their newsletter." I'm like, no. This is just where everything starts over here. You want to know what I truly think? Here is a good place to do unboxing. Especially when it comes to Battle Box or Crate Club. It's like, this is cool. I like this. I could use this. This is shit. This is where is it? This is complete shit. I mean, maybe someone could find a home. I mean, it's possibly going to be won by Sharky, and that's that kick-ass multi-tool that went to the person that could find Colonel Mustard, and Sharky found him, and stuck it right in his ass. I also received a package. Let's see. Jolson says we need more cowbell. Jolson has the first comment on the peach pear. And there is something in the bylaws that state that I cannot cowbell for the first 10 comments. Sorry. I can get you a transcript if you need. Rich Huff says, cheers all. Cheers, Rich. Smile Money says, here. Gun Glutton, beer review request. Hofbrau Original. Cheapo Gun Guy says, ha ha, Hofbrau. Man, I haven't had the original Hofbrau at the Hofbroffice in decades. And? Fuck Joe Biden! Fuck Joe Biden! Fuck Joe Biden! And fuck Kamala Harris. And as a quick segue, see, I am glad that they picked, that bitch picked, dumb bitch, picked my governor, because they're already trying to say, oh, he's just like a small Midwestern town governor. Oh, you mean the one that burned Minneapolis to the ground and said that these protests are invigorating, or whatever the hell he said. He approved of them. How about that he is giving driver's license and insurance, health insurance, to illegal immigrants? Hey, fun question for your friends. What percentage of illegal aliens commit crimes in the United States of America? That's right, you smart guys. 100% of them. Because they're fucking illegal. And Tim the douchebag tampon Waltz is in my state, is giving them driver's license. You don't even have to You just have to come in and get it. What the fuck? Oh yeah, he's such a I don't know. By percentage, about the only place that you're going to hear anything positive about him is probably going to be around Minneapolis. Even though he's responsible for death, mayhem, buildings burning down. You know, let's and thank you, David, for sending me the direct link, the unscripted one about the $250 million. This scam is considered the largest single state scam in American history. Governor Waltz, all under your watch. Not to mention between the governor and that Smart Money, I am doing the 10 count before adding any names to Barack Hussein Obama and the fact that he has sent more Somalis to Minnesota than probably any other state. And then there was a thing I watched, Project Veritas, right there in somewhere in Michigan. They took over the entire city council. A towelhead sand jockey is on every member of the council, and the mayor also has a last name of Musan or something like that. And guess what? They started passing all of the laws that pertain to their culture. First thing to go was the fag flag. Gone. It was illegal for that flag to be on any government property. They also made it so that it wasn't illegal to have a animal sacrifice, but you know, it's America. You know, we let that stuff slide. And I think I said years ago that the whole plan of the towelheads was to slowly take over our government. And if you look, they're doing a pretty good job of it. But that's okay. Sleepy America. Don't worry about it. I mean, how many times have I heard in the time that I've been on YouTube, oh, the stuff that you're saying will never happen in our lifetime. It's fucking happening right now. If I was younger, with the knowledge that I have now, I would never have a child in this generation. Awesome everything right there. I believe that if you have a child these days, you should be in prison for child abuse. I joke. But do I? God. That is just such a nice golf course. Gun glutton. If I don't put this in my phone right now, I don't think I've ever seen... Hey, look, the phone... Oh, there we go. Never mind. Sorry I blew up. Oh! Another... This is huge. This is huge. This is huge. This is huge, everybody. Today is J-Dog's birthday. He is officially in puberty. I asked him if he needed any spankings, and he said he'd be okay without. Party pooper. So, happy birthday, James. Your front only half done, starting to rain. Just let the grass grow back. Okay, very good. So, one of the first people to contact me this morning was my brother Larry. Larry is the kind of the reason that my channel ever started off being able to play with an AR-15. an absolutely bottom of the barrel DPMS. They've almost turned into a joke. I don't even know if DPMS still makes stuff. Larry contacted me because he now, because of his job, he is a government contractor. He specializes in chemical warfare. Born and raised in Duluth, Minnesota. Larry might even hear me say this. Been a friend for years. Hopefully he's not listening. I truly thought it sucked when somebody that I actually spent a considerable amount of time with, because we're like-minded thinkers, moved through work to Florida. But obviously he still has friends and family here in... sorry, Larry, I'm getting a little... all this bullshit coming out of my mouth is, making me dry. God damn it. I should bring one of these for lunch tomorrow. Fuck Larry. Just kidding, Larry. Oh yeah, that's right, Jeremy. Except for, I can't read it. It got smudged on the corner of the... Do it, Jim. 6.0. I don't know. It just seems like they must put in the right... Don't want to block the... Beautiful. 6.45. Okay. Back to Larry. Larry goes back to my... Would I have still been I think a teenager? Back to my early Domino's Pizza days. And, I mean, not to say that it was just about his property, but me and Christine used to love the 4th of July because we didn't have to camp out for 4 to 6 hours on Skyline just to watch the fireworks. Larry's apartment was... First of all, he was friends with the guy that built the house, and it was just him and the homeowner. But his apartment, the balcony overlooked Lake Superior and where they fired the frickin' fireworks off. So Larry's in there making margaritas out of, at the time, the number one favorite between the two of us was Cabo, Sammy Hagar's tequila. Making margaritas and straight shots with that. Larry, the bitch, would give me the recipe for his homemade coney sauce. Again, I don't know if I should send him a link to this. His coney recipe is absolutely fantastic, and Larry always took so much shit seriously. It's like, Larry, just come and sit down. I'm stirring the coney sauce. Oh yeah? What'd you put in there? I cannot tell you. You bitch! How would I throw you off your balcony? Then the conies will not be completed as they should be, because we are not there yet, and I cannot tell you what there looks like. I mean, is there a slide ruler or some kind of special program for your computer so that you're able to make the frickin' margarita, because I could use another one? So we'd hunker down, have a nice dinner, and then go sit out on the balcony at 10 whatever o'clock when the fireworks went off, and it was like, Larry, that apartment, that apartment for fireworks was definitely pretty nice. Now, I'm not sure if the house in front of you ended up adding 2 floors or not. If you were here now, you might just be pissed off. Can't remember. Larry, between me and Larry, that's also how fueled the fire for my cigar passion. McLean, he sent me a picture last night. He would fucking bitch. Was smoking a very nice vintage Macanudo. Macanudos to me have always been dessert cigars. Oh God, yes. For a non-redhead, not. See, again, she's the one that I could show you 4 different pictures, and you possibly might think it's 4 different girls. And she's kind of like the beer chick, which I just saw. I did see her. She rotates through from on a skit, like right there. Yeah, that's like an 11 or a 12, and I've already written bad checks and given my credit card number out to hackers over in Indonesia. Sorry, Larry, I just lost everything right there. But yeah, I miss Larry's direct company. Obviously, we still stay in touch, but he was the first one. There was a few of you, but he was the first one, seeing how he is actually military, to see this fucking butt crumpet, Tim the Tampon Waltz, taking credit for his military experience, the fucking National Guard. And when your troops, your boys got deployed, you conveniently didn't go. And yet, let's stand here and take credit for your military experience, when evidently sticking your tampon in your vagina is what you are better at. End of story. But yeah, this is why I am glad that that Camo Toe Harris, the least liked VP in American history, but all of a sudden we should believe all of the polls. I personally haven't found a single person excited about her. Speaking of excited, I have a box I'd love to get into right now. I'll end with, Larry, love you. And, I mean, his life definitely did not get worse by moving to Florida. So, Larry, kudos to you. Stay safe. I have absolutely no idea. It is my name spelt correctly. And unless this is... No, because if it was something through... Walmart or whatever, it would have Christine on it, not me. Is this you? Is this you, bad? A whiskey glass that says, I know it's kind of hard, I'll just read it to you. Settle the fuck down, Jeremy. It says, reward for dealing with idiots all day. We should see if it works, shouldn't we? I mean, this has to be you, right? And This is brought to you by Holtzman. Bell ringing bitch. You know, this is, I think the 10-year-old is the bottom of their run. And if this is as smooth as it is, I really like to know what the rest of what's the rest of the story? I mean, it is what it is. Smoky notes with that sweet sherry cask finish. I recommend this because price-wise, you'll be surprised. Now, it is the Johnny Walker Blue side of Scotch. It is not peated. And, of course, neither is the Fable. So, I don't know, maybe my taste spectrum has changed. But, I don't know. I put the Octomore in that. Absolutely, today is fantastic. And standing right here is, you know, Jeremy, or Johnny Watson, or Rich, or Nyhap. You know, somebody that can appreciate that, and what's happening with it is what was intended to happen with it. Not for me to grab a straw and go up and have a pity party in the corner. Yeah, man, Minnesota sucks. Nope, it was designed to enjoy with friends and family. Sounded good, didn't it? Minnesota sucks. Old-fashioned glass. I'll be the. You know, actually, kind of looks like. It kind of looks like this glass. Actually, it looks like this amount of glass made this, but they blew this one a little bit more, and because this glass is thicker, the new glass. Hey, sorry you had a bad day. You can touch my boobs if you want. Oh fuck, that'd make me happier. This might make me happier right here. I could be wrong, but my guess is bad. This is you, which is funny because I'm not saying that. You know, this whole not being able to eat has not rebounded in any form of weight loss. Granted, I know if I just added exercise, you know, actually used the bike that has the pedals instead of the one that has 150 plus horsepower. But what fun is that? Yeah. Go 2 weeks basically having soup or small amounts of stuff because and the result is I've lost 2 pounds. You bitches. Hey Din, take a sip. Ha! Fucker. Oh, it is definitely a thicker glass. You can tell it. You can tell it when you get your lips wrapped around it. McLean, zoom in on this. Hey, I'll get this for you. Sorry. I accidentally hit the wrong button there. What is in the zoom zone right now? Well, right there is a lock nut, so you don't have to use a crush washer, and that one is a 556 actually. If I would have only used those, oh look, me and Cobra look cute together. Except for Cobra is that close to taking a jet up his ass. And zoomed out perfect. You know, where do you expect to see yourself in 5 years? I'd like to be right there. Okay, stopped acting goofy. Mike says cheers for what it's worth. Mike, optimism. You take a shot. Smile money. Sorry. Wait a second. I don't even know what's going on right here because it says smile money, but it's Bad's avatar. How can... But by the comment, I've deciphered that it has to be smile money. How can the majority of people hate the governor but vote him into office? Gun Glutton says, well, when people make excuses for trans boxers abusing females, they are so dumb they actually believe they're smart. David said, foolish union members. Yeah, if you talk to people outside of Minneapolis, and of course the governor fucked a lot of union leaders, and of course around here, I shit you not. My mother is a great example of this. If she watched a video of Hillary Clinton stabbing a woman to death, but her union said, this right here is... I've asked Brad if there's more of this girl or not, but I love her wardrobe. I mean, it's okay if it had malfunction. My mother would vote no matter what, as long as she votes in lockstep to her union. It was the same way when I was a sprinkler fitter, and the funny thing is our group, Steve Schweitzer, Mark Miller, me, and Tim Gibson were a group of people that were friends before we were sprinkler fitters, and now that we're sprinkler fitters, not a single one of us was indoctrinated into the union way. As a matter of fact, I believe we pulled a few people with us. Because I know I personally did not have a problem telling my BA, fuck you, I will not be voting for Obama. And if anybody actually used their brain when it came to the things that mattered about the United States of America, you are not questioning how he was going to fundamentally change, which he has, the United States of America. And all of the sheep have just let it happen. And smile money to David and the teachers union to boot, where he came from. Again, a lot of it is, how do you do your polls? Excuse me, I'm taking a poll. First question, are you a Republican or a Democrat? If they answer Republican, just answer 5, or give them these 5 more answers just so they feel that it was a real poll. So if anybody says, hey, did real politics poll you? Yeah! But we don't care about them. We're going to go with the tally if they answer Democrat. But every now and then, just say, for every 50 people that say that they love Waltz, allow one that says that he doesn't. That's so fuck. Look at how many of these polls have you seen? I mean, Trump was losing in a landslide to Clinton. Didn't stand a chance. Yet, look at what happened. I loved watching the libtards cry. Oh, and things went south around 10:30, 11 o'clock. Oh, God, go to the roof. Jump, please, jump. Make America great again. How you doing? Huh? Smile Money. Fortunately, you do not have an A10 Warthog. It's only a 30 millimeter Gatling gun, and it's only 20 millimeters more than a. What? God damn it! It is? Oh yeah. Looks Captain Kirk. You're blocking the nuclear vessel. Oh, Sharky. I'm sorry, but you did not shoot this. I wish you would have a hyper fire trigger in this. Even this, the only reason that I even ever purchased a hyper fire was because of John Huber. You want the best that you can put in an AR, you have to go with hyper fire, and he was so fucking right. The Hyperfire in this, the good ones, and there's a Hyperfire in the 24-inch, and then I have a cartridge one in the 3-gun. They're drop-in style. These ones are a little bit more complicated to install because it's got a dual spring setup and everything, but you honestly want the best trigger that you can put in an AR, Hyperfire, and they're built right here in Minnesota. And I wish they've been good to me though. Hyperfire has always, I mean, I am bragging because I am officially a nobody. But Hyperfire has sent me 3 triggers over the years that I have paid nothing for. And I will brag them up to the end of time because they are the best. They are the best trigger. I was like, John, I don't know, just make a trigger, damn it. I wish, if I had the Magic Genie thing, I would rather have a Hyperfire in the JP than the Armageddon roller. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Armageddon roller trigger does get good nods. I don't even know if it's even still made or not. And then JP does what John Huber does, and they take out any of the inconsistencies in the movement, the travel, and just make it what it is. I mean, if someone were to say to me, "Hey, what's in your best gun?" I mean, still at this moment in time, I don't know if I had to go do Second Amendment stuff or food collection. I mean, right now, my mouth was that close to her titty. The most lethal thing in my arsenal right now is the 7 Psalm, which is for sale. You can reach me at CaptainDickNozzle@gmail.com. At this point in time, I know I need the money, but I would rather trade it up for a chassis 308. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted when this all started. Before the JP was a bolt gun in 308. After being at Sniper's Hide and shooting Johns and like bullseyes at 500 yards with his green gun. God damn, that's awesome. No, I'm not drinking. I'm having a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I don't know if this is one of those anomaly guns in the collection. I have this, it's kind of a piece of shit because it's just old, first generation, who wants those, from Smith & Wesson, but the, Sharky, are you ready for it? It's probably going to be a little bit more oh no, because you actually can see the light, a little bit of light creeping in because of the cylinder. I think you might just be seeing reflection there. I mean, there's one way to find out. You see it now? You can see it on the side. Yeah, okay, so it was doing its job. Sharkey. I think this is the same length barrel as the black cock. Yeah, again, I don't know if I ever showed this. It's not really the kind of thing that I like. I mean, it's like silly. It's chambered and just a round that I can't even believe is ever taken off. And of course, it has that. And no vagina hole. Unfortunately, Sharky, the shiny round is actually still upstairs on duty in Ed's gun. So Ed's gun is plus 1 right now. Okay. Open the fucking phone and it takes a fucking picture because you're fucking stupid. Sorry, I blew up right there. Wow, that's kind of a load of shit. Christine is supposed to have dinner with the girls night girls, and she says no Pam, no Mary Jo, no Jen, and Wendy just notified me that she was on her way. So hopefully the girls night get together won't end up being just me. Yes, hell yeah, MILF action. Maybe even GILF action. Bad says, my captain. Matthew, says, finally finishing my pump 300 blackout build. Well, yes. Pump that before your blackout. It actually sounds like a cool build, but you don't have any content on your channel, so it'd be kind of cool to see this. I think my email link is in every single video if you ever have anything you want to share. Building a VZ61 next. Yeah, I know you're almost out of battery. Oh my god. Okay. Hang on. What happened there? If she calls back, I'll answer. Yeah, Jen allergies are the bad. Mary's sick. Pam is with the kids and the grandkids. And you're sitting at Applebee's by yourself. Yes, I'll take that. It's not my favorite, but if you're living life that you can comfortably buy a Bugatti Veyron, more power to you. That is what, well, an F1 race car can't even keep up with that, to tell you the stats on that. Matthew, yeah, I'd actually like to see these builds. The VZ61 isn't that kind of like somewhere between an Uzi and the Scorpion looking thing? Poco, epic song, fuck yeah it is. Then he says, we got you on our 4K TV tonight. We can really see those the veins. Varicose veins. Wait, oh, the titty veins or like... Bad. Just ordered David J. Effin Brown's book. The judicial system is guilty. I would say you're going to enjoy it, but I told you I haven't read it yet. And I know it's all about the bullshit going on in Minnesota 2 years ago. Cobra, I just finished David J. fucking Brown's Murder in the Portal of Time Travel. Good read, but the ending has my head spinning. Time to read Retrograde. Bad, I carry a Surge in my EDC carry and it works nicely in the 1791 holster. Yes, it does. I would have no problems with it. I tested it. I like the way that the signal works in it better, but it hasn't really... I mean, if I left the Surge in there, I know over time it would not be a problem at all. Bad says, when you order the EDC holster, I think you can order it for a medium or a large multi-tool. Yes, sir. I know I ordered for large. That's kind of the only reason that I was like, it just seems small. But no, when I put the Surge in there, it went in there. Cheapo Gun Guy character, the willingness to accept responsibility for one's own action. It is the source from which self-respect grows. Are you like a preacher that's willing to put up with, yes, look at those titties. You know what I'm saying. It. And fuck Kamala Harris, the most hated VP in American history, until all of the alphabets told you she was awesome. Salty, hasta la naked, baby. Mr. 27 says to him, naked, be back. Mr. 27, 24th, bruticized. Wade, I am useless until it's time to not be useless. I completely understand everything that you're saying right now. Right now, you'd say, hey, Eric is just hanging out in the man cave drinking beers. That tastes like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. But if someone said, let's go do Second Amendment shit, I'm ready to go. Or I'd stay with the beer chick. Jolson, my guy can do the paint job for your boss. He is local to me. Sometimes I have to keep pointing out there was alcohol involved and I have no idea what needed to be painted, especially for my boss. I mean, I am my boss, so... Tom, override that shitty cowbell with a train whistle. I can do that. Jolson says they passed on the Jew because her husband is Jewish lawyer from Hollywood. I like where her head's at right now. Sharky, cheers all. Now that's my kind of a Wonder Woman. Here we go. Intro, baby. Hell yeah. Sharky, happy birthday to all the birthday boys and girls. And then Sharky says, B, as in boner, or boobs, or braless, or buttercup, or B5. I have B5 already called as a miss. Sharky SH, my, not sure who looks better. You in the outro as Richard Simmons or Richard Simmons himself as of this day, almost a month after him passing. I'm guessing the real still wins, my lord. David J. Effin Brown with the last two comments. 42 minutes ago, so an hour, like hour and 30 minutes ago. David says, Jolson, we talked about your cowbell. Lose it. Then he says, if you each buy a full set of my books, I would have my Christmas shop. You would have your Christmas shopping done, and I would be able to buy a new gun or two. Let me just double check this, just so I'm totally aware. If you look in the description of this video, you'll see the link and discount code that you can get from ordering a 1791 gun leather. And the top or the bottom two are links to David's site and to the Amazon site. And I have to point out that if you order anything from David off of Amazon, it will not be signed by the author, and David gets fucked on money. So go to davidjbrownbooks.com, place your order, and if you leave a thing in there, he can maybe he'll even mushroom stamp it. Just don't get your shit off of Amazon, because it doesn't do anything for David. Or the word would be little to nothing. Okay, so what do I think of this? It's terrible. Yeah, it tastes exactly what they say it is. It tastes like a damn peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And I think someone like, it'd actually be interesting if Jolson was here right now doing this with me. It's a sour, and it may not be the, oh my god, but it's definitely more sour than it is sweet. She said it's me or the beer. Anyway, Drekker, I gotta stick this on the actual brew scale, not some modified version of it. And I would give this I'd give this a 9. I gotta talk to my rep from Drekker and get them to change the way that they do the sticker. Well, I got lucky on this one. It almost acted like there was no adhesion right through the Drekker, the pecker wrecker part. Well, the hood. I did not lose the hood. I'm going to put you right there. And the very next thing I'm going to do after I part ways with you is call Vivint and tell them to go fuck themselves. Okay, in the club, standing in as Two-Hearted Ale is another can of this. First in bad. Howdy, clubbers. And fuck Kamala Harris. Then he says, let's pop the top on a cold one and get this party started. Hey, I'm just wondering if I could borrow a cup of sugar. You sure can. Rich Huff says, cheers, clubbers. Cheers, Rich. Traps clean. Smile Money must be delegating or something. I mean, all of that positive shit that goes down in Pennsylvania. Okay, tomorrow. I guess if Christine wants to be the DD from start to finish, because we're having dinner with David and Bunky. Might be able to squeeze one in as long as I keep it mild. And as of right now, I have nothing to review, so it'll be interesting. Cheers.